Hello and good morning. Libby and I are here at the Austin Winery.
And we're going to learn about a program called the Lift Collective Entrepreneurship Program, where people can become wine entrepreneurs. And we're going to speak with an individual who's doing just that.
So the Lift Collective Entrepreneurship Program is a 6-month program that's rooted in community and aims to basically change the trajectory for historically underrepresented people working in the wine industry.
And how can people apply?
They can go on to liftcollective.org and go to our programs page. There's all the information there. They can also log on to our Lift Collective Instagram and apply through our link in bio.
So tell me what the program does exactly and what your hopes are for people who get involved.
So the program essentially is a 6-month curriculum that is a combination of workshops, sessions, roundtable discussions that provides monetary support, tangible resources for folks in the industry. It connects them with wine professionals who are successful entrepreneurs and also small business owners, and really puts the power in their hands to steer their own entrepreneurial journeys with the support that they need to succeed.
And that's incredible. And you guys have a lot of applicants, like you were telling me, but you're really looking for Texas applicants, right?
Yeah, we're here in Austin. We're rooted, founded in Austin, so it's really important to us that we feel like we're supporting our local community and winemakers and entrepreneurs.
And we're actually going to talk with a wine entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because it smells absolutely incredible in here. Good. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that I didn't ask that you want to add?
Our applications are open through July 31st, so this Sunday. The application process is pretty easy, some straightforward demographic questions at the beginning. And then we're just looking to learn more about the candidates who are applying. So we want to hear all about their business idea, what industry problems they're solving, who they are and what their long-term vision is for themselves and their business.
Perfect.
So I'm here with Adrian, who is a wine entrepreneur, which sounds pretty fancy. Can you tell us how long that you've been a wine entrepreneur and how you got into the industry?
Yeah, so I started off probably 6 years ago when I first approached the Austin Winery looking to get my hands into winemaking. At first I ran their bar and their tasting room and slowly started to learn the different winemaking styles and the whole process of it. And yeah, I slowly kept on growing, and now I'm doing 100% winemaking. I still do tasting room every once in a while, it's fun. Just grew into that, and I help with all of the Austin Winery wines, but also have a brand of my own called Ash Wines. My name's Adrian Ash, so did my last name with it.
You specialize in using these clay pots, so how is that different from barrels or other kinds of ways that you store wine?
Yeah, so when I first got started, I wanted to make wine in a different way out here, and I found these amphora pots, and I thought, let's give it a try. They impart different flavors than they would a barrel or a tank. Micro-oxidation happens a little bit more, it smooths out the wine. So yeah, they're just a really fun, unique way of making wine.
And I know this program, the LIFT program, you're kind of wanting to maybe reshape the industry in a way. Can you kind of explain how you guys are planning on doing that?
Yeah, just encourage people to really get into the wine industry, especially people that feel like they don't have a place in it. I think it's really important to showcase like you can do these jobs, winemaking, CEO, all the big roles in the wine industry if you choose to.
And the hardest part a lot of times is just getting started, especially as an entrepreneur. So can you explain some of the barriers and how this program is going to help others overcome those?
Yeah, the wine industry, it tends to be very one-sided. It tends to be very male-dominated. And just this program will help people get the opportunities that they need to do what they want to do in this industry. It is very hard to, get those jobs or be taken seriously or to grow. And I think this program will really help people in getting those opportunities and chances.
Definitely, because it's really about, just connecting with one another and having that mentorship. It doesn't matter what your gender is, what your race is. You can do whatever you want, follow your dreams. And if your dreams are being a wine entrepreneur, you should really come out here and give it a shot.